Anthony Horowitz has an absolutely awesome amount of creative energy. Plus, he's got the writing skills, the talent to go along with it. Together with a feel for how do you develop characters, how do you develop a plot, how do you keep readers engaged, he's got it all. This book, Moriarty, is one that was authorized by the Arthur Conan Doyle estate. And much like with Anthony Horowitz's book, Trigger Mortis, he tries to emulate the style of Arthur Conan Doyle in this book. Not just the style, but also, you know, the kind of a plot, the mystery, and so on. Here's the story. There are two guys who show up in by Reichenbach Falls after Sherlock Holmes supposedly goes over, and they're investigating, looking at a body of that's identified as Professor Moriarty. Now, the two guys, one is Anthony Jones. He's a Scotland Yard detective who, you know, you read about in The Sign of the Four. He's kind of a bumbling sort of guy. But after The Sign of the Four, after that mystery, he decided to model himself, train himself to be a new Sherlock Holmes. Totally obsessed with Sherlock Holmes. The other guy is a guy named Frederick Chase. Frederick Chase is a Pinkerton agent from the United States who's on the chase, the hunt, for a guy named Devereaux, who was the American equivalent of Moriarty. He's tracked him to London because he thinks that Devereaux has discovered that Moriarty, the Napoleon of crime in Europe, has been destroyed, and he wants to take over his empire. Well, the book is the story of Anthony Jones and Frederick Chase going after this guy Devereaux. And by the way, Robert Lincoln makes a cameo appearance in this book as the ambassador to the court of St. James. Now, I'm not going to go into the plot because it'd be a spoiler and I don't want to ruin it. It's very interesting, very fast-paced, lots of twists and turns in it, a big surprise at the ending. It's really very, very well done. Now, I came across Anthony Horowitz a long time ago watching Foyle's War on TV, and I saw that he wrote, I think he might have written all the episodes of Foyle's War, and that I thought was a great show. I read his book, Trigger Mortis, which is kind of a rip-off on James Bond. And to me, his most successful books are these recent ones that feature this Inspector Hawthorne, retired Inspector Hawthorne. Anyway, Moriarty, very, very well done, really good. Definitely recommend it. It's been out for a while, I think. But I think if you have an interest in Arthur Conan Doyle, if you have an interest in Anthony Horowitz, you'd really probably thoroughly enjoy this book. Anyway, that's what I've got for this week. See you next week.